Practical Ellul tip. Ask Hashem for advice. Rabbi Miller points out that when we talk about Hashem Melech, Hashem as king, it's hard for us to understand what that king is. So he explains that a king of flesh and blood is different than when we refer to God as king. When we refer to king in the secular world, well, the concept of a king is usually an aspect of power. That it means a person who has acquired power. That's what a king is. Maybe the king can do other things. Maybe he's nice, maybe he's mean, but ultimately the king represents power. He's taken reign of a kingdom. But what does Melech mean when it comes to Hashem, when it comes to God? When we say the word Melech or king, so says Rabbi Miller, the word Melech is connected to another word. That word is Milka. The word Milka is a name, and it's one of the four daughters of Tzlafchad. When referring to the name Milka, so what does the word Milka mean? It sounds like Malka, which is queen, but it's not. Milka, in the book of Daniel, explains that in Aramaic, you'll see that the word Milka represents wisdom or counsel. So when a person in Aramaic uses that word, we say a person is nimlach. He changes his mind. He thought something over to take counsel. So the word Melech, when connected to the word Milka, actually means the one who has wisdom, the one who is able to have counsel. What does that mean? It means when we look at Hashem, we say that God's power is not because he's strong, not because he took over, not because he reigns, but because of the fact that everything he has is through wisdom. And therefore there's the infinite wisdom of God that makes him the Melech, that makes him the leader of all of us. Every detail in creation is filled with the infinite wisdom of God. And therefore that is the hallmark, the defining trait of creation. So when we say on Rosh Hashanah that Hashem is king, Hashem Melech, it means more than simply he has power. Rather, it means that he deserves power because of his ability to rule with wisdom. Obviously, Hashem is all powerful, but it's his wisdom that manages the world that makes him the title, gives him the title of king. Therefore, for us, when it comes to referring to Hashem as king, it means that we take counsel in God. We ask God, hey, I need some advice. Hashem, don't just help me. I need advice. How should I do this? This is part of the idea, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen. The Melech who is Ozer, he helps us. Part of that Ozer is that counsel. So an important aspect of the way we connect to God and the way we can connect to Hashem is not just see him as a ruler, but rather see him with infinite wisdom and counsel. So the next time you're concerned with something, you're worried about something, take counsel with God. Hashem, I'd like an answer. I'd like your advice on this. Can you please give me your input? Ask it out loud. Ask for some input on something you're going through. Not just simply save me, not just simply answer me, but I'd love to hear your input on this. This will give us a deeper connection of understanding Hashem's wisdom, and certainly the malchios of Hashem, the greatness of Hashem, and the way he reigns, is that everything has tremendous